Hey guys, what's up? This is Team Iron Man 12 here with another with another video, I'm sorry. And this segment is going to be called King of the Ring. Mainly it's going to be about what is the best grade 3 at the moment of the format. Basically we're going to do this between every 2 months. Basically we're going to do this between every set that comes out. Obviously, we're starting late, so we're going to do it right now. Set 3 is coming out in about a week or two. So we're going to do it right now, and then a month after, when Set 3 comes out, we'll do another King of the Ring to show you which grade 3s are the best ones at the moment. It's just our opinion and some others' opinions. I mean, if you're against it, obviously, this is what the segment is about. So the segment is about for you, to argue back. But I mean, not argue as in, oh, I hate you for saying that. Oh, you're completely wrong. I mean, we love to talk about it. We all love to talk about arguments about saying who's better, who's not, what's more consistent, what's the win condition, and everything. So that's what basically this segment is about. It's just for everyone to express their thoughts of who's the best grade 3s at the moment. We're going to do top 1, top 2, top 3, top 4, and top 5. Like I said, it's just the best grade 3s. It doesn't mean the best deck in the format. We're just saying it's the best grade 3 at the moment. That's what we're calling King of the Ring. And yeah, we'll start off with King of the Ring number 5. It's going to be Demonic Dudley Lord. His effect is basically to be aggro, to call out 2 more Spike Brothers. The ones mainly you want to bring out are Juggernauts for the aggressive blow. Basically, his effect will allow you to attack 5 times per turn. That's his effect. And that's what makes him the best card out of the whole format. Out of the whole deck. He's the big win condition out of Spike Brothers. But besides all that, yeah, he's one of the best grade 3s that Spike Brothers do have at the moment. And probably will be their only win condition. That's what our thoughts are. Because, like I said, with him on the field, his effect is to basically attack 5 times in one turn, making your opponent drop around 5, 8 cards or 10 cards out of their hand. And yeah, his effect is pretty much an all-out attack. His win condition is going to be by turn 5 or turn 6. Yeah, you gotta be aggro, but if you don't draw him, then the deck is completely trash. If it wasn't for Demonic Dudley Lord, Spike Brothers would be maybe like top 5 deck, maybe. But yeah, it's because of him Spike Brothers are being feared right now. So he's 5th place. 4th place is going to be Spectral Duke. Yeah, and Gold Paladins. His effect is his limit break is actually the one that you want to pay attention to. His limit break is basically retire 2, counterblast 2, retire 3 Gold Paladin rear guards, and stand him up again to attack. But in all honesty, yes, it's a, how can I say this? Yeah, this card has the potential of drawing 3 cards per turn unless you hit a draw trigger, so you make it draw 4 cards out of the Twin Drive and draft check. But the deck kind of revolves all around him. If you're playing the Spectral Duke version of Gold Paladins, yeah, the deck is mainly going to revolve around him. The deck has like 2 win conditions. It's Swarming and Duke, basically. It doesn't revolve around Azel or Garamore or anything like that. But yeah, say if he attacks, Twin Drives, activates, he reveals critical trigger. No, obviously he's going to get the critical. He can get the critical trigger to him in the +5, and his effect activates at the end of it. So, what's broken about him is that his effect can activate after your Twin Drive. So you can decide whether to activate his effect or not. Most grade 3 Vanguards, their effect kicks in before the Twin Drive. So that makes this card pretty special out of all the grade 3s. Yes, it is a feared card, but in our opinion, it's just a fourth place card. It's not that feared. Yeah, it's a win condition definitely, It's a trump card, but it's easy to play around. It's not that hard. So yeah, 4th place is Spectral Duke, Gold Paladins. Now third place is going to be Dragonic Vermilion. Kaiser Vermilion, I'm sorry. From Narcomies. His effect is Limit Break, Counterblast 3. It can attack the whole front row. The rear guards cannot intercept, which sucks. So no matter what, when you activate his effect's going to go in +2 guarantee. It's attacking your Vanguard plus the 2 rears. The 2 rears cannot intercept due to his effect. So say if your opponent's playing Supreme Intercepts right by the rears, their effects will be null and void. And it'll be a clear attack head-on Vanguard to Vanguard. No matter what, if you activate his effect once, you should have good advantage. You still might lose, but if you activate effect twice in one game, then you should be able to win because you're taking cards out of his hand and cards out of the field. This card is basically to cripple your opponent's field presence, making his attack go through, making your opponent weaker with card advantage and everything. And yeah, it's taking away their field presence and everything. Unless they want to try to defend all their rears, they're dropping at least 4 or 6 cards that turn. But remind you, Kaiser Vermilion's effect, yes, it's 3 Counterblast. It's a lot. But if they get a heal trigger and if they only focus on this, which is their big win condition, and they have a couple more, like Death's Life and all that, but he's mainly the biggest one. 11k Vanguard, it's pretty standard, pretty big beats, and yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Alright, now the cards for 2nd place that you guys are thinking of. Well, you guys are probably thinking of, it might be a Grand Blue or no Grappler, but it is Kagero. It is Lawkeeper, Grade 3, Limit Break, Counterblast 1. I repeat, Counterblast 1, no attack to his effect. It binds all my opponent rear guards until the end of the turn, and if it binded 5 rear guards, your opponent can only bring back 4 rear guards from being bind. So no matter what, 1 rear guard, if he has the full field, has to be retired. So that's an automatic +1 with his effect. But the main purpose of his effect is for your opponent to not intercept with his rear guards. Now, yes, a lot of people are playing Kageros lately now just because of Lawkeeper. Lawkeeper made the deck retardedly broken. Yes, Kageros is a good skill-based deck. I mean, out of all the decks out there at the moment, yes, Kageros is one of the most skill-based decks in the format. Just for the fact that you have to think hard about who to retire, who to play, who to keep attacking with. Yes, Kageros at the moment is one of the most skill-played decks in the format. Lawkeeper just made Kageros 100 times more broken. And one thing that people don't know about Lawkeeper is, say, Lawkeeper's a Vanguard, I'm going against Narcomies. Say he has a full field, activate Lawkeeper's effect, Counterblast 1. Now, you're not going to notice it, but the thing is, you have to actually read their card effects. Dragonic Kaiser Vermilion's effect is, his other effect is, when there's no other Narcomi rear guards, it minuses 200. So, that turn when he binds your opponent's field, their opponent's Draconic Vermilion will be at 9,000 instead of 11 since there are no rear guards. This also goes for Assure Kaiser and most other grade 3s with 11k attacks. So, like I said, when you activate Lawkeeper's effect, keep in touch with all cards and read all their effects, and most likely you'll win out of that. Because, yeah, me and my teammates, we all noticed this a while ago, and it's pretty broken. Like I said, Lawkeeper, he's retarded. It's a Counterblast 1. It has many purposes. It's one of the best grade 3s at the moment. That's why it's coming at 2nd place for King of the Ring. And now, 1st place, Azazel. Lion Blonde Azazel. I'm sorry if I say his name wrong. His effect is basically, it's a 1-man army. His attack can go up to 45 to limit break, call top card of the deck, or paladin monster, come up to the field, gains the attack. His effect is basically to swarm your opponent with gold paladin rear guards. And yeah, at the moment he's a free superior if you get it off. So, yeah, he's first place, and we'll have more. Alright, later, YouTube.